What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimi Shostly Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the hot. So guys, your faves in their numbers have actually participated on this week's wager. Yeah, we all have been waiting for today to see how the wager would go. So watch to the very end so you would see what the netizens have to say about the housemates, okay? And if they win or fail the wager. So first off, as usual, Biggie will ask the head of house to confirm if they truly wagered 100%, and the head of house said yes. The first housemate to go for his to showcase himself is young papi. Remember, it's a group task, but this time around they had to showcase their arts. So young papi showcased his own art as a videographer. He actually described Big Brother, like what he sees Big Brother as. He said in Biggie's house, he's the eyes that oversees everything. In his house, you can be happy, you can be sad. The third one, mixed feelings. The other one, you can be in between and any form. So his mannequin, he said he painted his mannequin two-side. Sometimes you will be cool, that black and white, that makes up the country. That is we the Africans, and then the other people, the whites. And then Makeke was the second housemate. First up, Z came on stage with him. He said what lights up his mood is he want to showcase acting, so he showcased his acting talent. He actually acted well. I enjoyed Makeke, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed a bit of him. So his description of Big Brother, he said Big Brother is like a book where you have the rules. For example, he also used Bravo B, who got disqualified, and then he said in Big Brother's rules there are languages which you cannot just use anyhow. His mannequin, he spoke about his mannequin, and then I add on the mannequin. That mannequin is quite simple but has a gold on his ear. After Makeke was Yolanda dressed in her attire. I've forgotten the name of where she's from, okay? So she dressed in their attire. She actually describe her dress sense, that's how the dress from where she's coming from. And then she was to sing for Big Brother, so she did sing and dance. Those are her favorite song. That's Brenda Fasten writes her song. And then the one the mom sang while she was coming to the house, she sang the two songs. So, and then she described her mannequin as herself, but she could not describe what Big Brother is when it comes to mind. Yeah, she was not happy about that. So after Yolanda was Z baby girl, said what lit up her mood was her fashion sense, that she made this dress herself. And the funny thing is she gets to learn how to use the machine in Big Brother's house. Guys, can you believe that? We know when these housemates have any tasks when it comes to fashion and everything, Z always handles them. So she described her mannequin as herself, that she loved pink, and all that. And then she described Big Brother as a powerhouse, that oversees everything they do. Like, I still look at her outfit, I was thinking she got it from her bag, though, not knowing she sold that herself. So after Z was, oh my word, Mpumi. See, Mpumi came in with language that I do not understand, but in that her language, you would definitely feel this lady. See, Mpumi is super talented, no cap. Mpumi is super talented, no cap. Walai. So she described Biggie, as that person who oversees everything, that would always come through, a colorful man, he's just like a bird. And her mannequin, she said her mannequin is just like herself, that she has this car, but yet she is still going on. Like, I enjoyed Mpumi's presentation in as much as the beginning of showcasing her talent was the language, but I felt the energy, And yeah, Sina, his tone, his own thing that lights up his mood. He actually said he had option of music and other thing, but he just had an art. Like, he drew this that represents the dad, mom, himself. He is the one with an eye, and then his two sisters, and he started describing on how family is, and how he sees family. And then for Big Brother, he described Big Brother as a triangle. There are various angles to Big Brother. The color has the color blue, red, and orange. And he described each of the color as it represents Big Brother. And for his mannequin, he said his mannequin is just plain and simple, a beautiful lady who does not apply too much any makeup for sengemenge reason, with the tie. And then after, was his name, Sinaye, was this dude, Willie. Willie is also one person I did enjoy a bit of his presentation, the way he actually portrayed it. Willie actually was representing Jared. He said that his mannequin is Jared, the icy boy, that Jared feels that most important thing a man should have is their mustache, like their beards, like the beard gang, And then he also, for what lit up his mood, he has this art where he described the stars. These stars has huge meaning. They has a dark, gloomy, happy side, And then for Big Brother, he said Big Brother is like the dad he never had. But the difference between Big Brother and other people's dad is that Big Brother is filled up with surprises. Big Brother is the only one that you have to clamor for. You will have to work for a money to win 5,000 rands. He just said a lot. After Willie was Liema. For Liema, I would say I'm how would I put it? I'm a bit disappointed. Do you know why? I was expecting Liema to sing all through because this girl her voice is healing. Like, it's therapeutic. But she actually did an Indian dance. The sound was playing and she was dancing. I did not really enjoy it. I don't know about you guys. I was expecting her to sing all through. So after displaying the Indian dance and all of that, she said her mannequin is just like herself. Her mannequin is paradise. That is her alter ego, that with all the scars, there's this beauty in it. And then she also described Biggie as a house. She described Big Brother as a house, that the house whereby she gave her reasons and all that has them as the kids, like the plants growing up. Then the house apple that you can gain, or lose in Biggie's house. And then afterwards, she also, sat down and was drawing an art and everything. And she said, Liema is that person you will never forget in the history of bbnzansi, and a girl you cannot ignore. After her was Papa Ghost. Papa Ghost came with his sound keyboard, played the sound, described Biggie, with all the hype on Biggie. Then afterwards, he now actually he sang a song, a God song. Should I call it a gospel song, which Sinaye and Liema was the backup singer. I'm not gonna lie to you, while the housemates were participating in all of this thingy, I was seeing a failed wager. I'm not gonna lie. When Papa Ghost were singing and all of that, this was the reaction of Yolanda and Z, covered with their India, with what's her name, Liema's veil, what's it called? So the last but not the least was Mark Jr., MC Jr. Also played the role of is it the director or thereabout? He had to say let us know. It's just like stages of his life. The first one was beginning, the last one was acceptance. And I enjoyed Mark Jr.'s own, like, guys, like he was actually speaking to himself through the mirror, and the seriousness, the way he was speaking it, like after he speaks through the first phase, he would end up falling down and Sinai would come give another take, for the next phase of his life. He would stand up again, continue. Oh no, it was interesting. If I'm to the side of the housemates. Okay, before I talk about that, this was how Papa Ghost was feeling Mark Jr. when he was actually operating at the arena. So he said he sees Big Brother as what is it called? That he do not see Big Brother as a house or a tree, but he see Big Brother as a place whereby they grew people up. Like, you come here with aspirations, dreams, and then you build yourself up, and then you become a superstar, as they call it. A place where you went to fetch that raw gold. And for his mannequin, he said his mannequin is him with the hairs. His mannequin was the first mannequin I used on this video. He said the hair is eviction, that when he actually looked so fresh during eviction. And then it was time for the verdict, and Biggie asked the head of house, what does he think about this wager presentation? The head of house was like, he thinks they did well because this week was an emotional week, and yet the housemate actually tried to do one or two together just to keep it going. And he also said with everything they get to see the soft side of every individual, that it just means that everybody has a soft part. I'm like, oh, Papa Ghost, you're definitely referring to yourself. And then Biggie asked if there is any other housemates who have any input on this one, and then Sinaye stood up and also added to what Papa Ghost has said. And guys, it was time for verdict. And Big Brother gave his verdict and said they have lost their wager. I was expecting that to happen. He said it was a time for them to showcase their talents, to showcase what they are made for. Some people chose to ignore what they are good at. Some people could not show enough. It was just few that actually showcased what was wanted, and then Biggie said they have lost their wager. So that was how it all went down. I'm very sure most of them knew they are not going to win this wager, because even when they were practicing and when they were doing it on stage, it was not really given. Even to their faces could tell. So that was how they lost this week wager. So tell me, how do you feel about it? Do you think they deserve a win this week? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know the top 3 housemates that actually did it for you, or top 2. My own top 2 is actually Mark Jr. and Pumi. I enjoy them so much on stage. So you tell me your own top 2 in the comment section. Let's go to the social space and see what people are talking about today's wager tax. But before we start talking about that, after they got to the house, Liema is in a marriage mood. Like she wanted, wed me please, I want to wed. Sinai was looking for a pastor to officiate the wedding. Willie ran away, and then Mark Jr. was passing. Sinai was like, okay, Mark Jr., be the pastor for me. Liema want to get married. Mark Jr. was like, no, be so, I love the beach though. I'm like, yo, Mark Jr., it may seem as though you're really liking Liema. You understand? Like, if given the opportunity, if he's not a guy that takes his time, I think Mark Jr. would not mind having a thing with Liema. What I mean by having a thing is, being in a ship with Liema. I think he likes her that way. That is what I feel though, but I don't know. So guys, let's enter the social space. VKR Team Yoli said, Ghost voice was not given. Sinaye was quoting famous people. Cakes was all over the place. Willie was acting like a sales guy. Liema was screaming thinking it's Bollywood. Mpumi was overdoing it. Yolanda didn't finish. Papi was just being a monkey. Z thought it's a fashion show. So it is only Mark Jr. you did not mention here. I think you did not mention Mark Jr. Okay, you did. Only Mark Jr. is not here. So does it mean Mark Jr. did it for you? Because you mentioned every other person's, you actually drop your critics for each of every one of them, but you did not drop for Mark Jr. Okay, so let's take it that Mark Jr. actually did what you wanted, right? Okay, and then this person said, some people will always stand out. We will always have stars amongst a group of people. Well done, Mpumi and Mark Jr. I said it too. They were the 2 people I felt like I enjoyed fully today. I'm not gonna lie. If they're supposed to win, it will be because of the 2 of them. Someone said she's a model but could not showcase it. She was busy with Muwawe Nana Muwawe no She was busy with Muwawe and Brenda Farsi. I think you're referring to Yolanda, right? Papa Ghost, brother, I am sorry this week was not just for your favor. You will bounce back soon. This week is not just for him. He was actually going through a lot this week, but it is what it is. The brief said, art, not copy what you think is art. Immerse yourself and bring your personality out. Exactly. MC Junior, Kelly, and Pumi did very well, but it was safe. Yeah. I think these 2 did it for me. Mom Sitolo said, Mina, I only saw Mpumi doing well, not anyone else tonight. Like I said, you see, so I'm not the only one who feels Mpumi really did well tonight. Me, I would always say how I feel. I'm not taking it whether you think anything. No, I would say how I really feel. Biggie should have graduated them individually, since it was an individual wager. Let them wear their own rubbish. It is actually not an individual wager. They did it individually, but it's a group thingy. Housemate that really went all out for me: Mpumi, MC Junior, Makeke, Yolanda, and Sinaye. Love the fact that the first 2 did it from the heart, no script. Let's honor Mpumi and MC Junior performance. That was class. Oh, so it is safe to say Mpumi and MC Junior took all the accolades tonight, because he's just screaming Mpumi and MC Junior on the social space. They lost because Papa Ghost chose to be the angel instead of being himself. So happy they lost. Really? So he needed to be mean so that they would win. Come on now, don't say that. Don't say that. No surprises, most of them went off team from their tax brief. In a nutshell, they were told to showcase their talent. Instead, some of them decided they wanted to challenge themselves and try new things. Sorry, but they deserve the loss. Serves them right. What was that? Mpumi was on fire though. See, still Mpumi. Everyone is talking about Mpumi, MC Junior, Mpumi, MC Junior. Truth is, some housemates are more talented than others. During group activities, the less talented ones ride on those who are good at expressing their artistic side. However, when the wager requires them to express themselves individually, they struggle. This did make sense, right? It does. Truth be told, MC Juju and Mpumi ate. They couldn't save the wager. Anyways, guys, I think I'll be dropping my voice right here about the wager. You tell me what you think about tonight's wager, okay? I will be with you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. See you guys very soon. Bye bye.